I was just playing my Trying to Get Over You playlist on Spotify because your girl has been a little bit in her feelings. Okay, let's be real, just a little bit. Don't tell nobody. Um, but the Summer Walker song came on, and it reminded me of these memes I've been seeing online. I don't know what's happening with her life, but people are like, I love Summer Walker's music, but when I see the things that she be up to, girl. But really, in Session 32, I love that song, but it's, girl, huh? You don't know what love is if you don't put up a fight? You don't know what love is if you don't stay up all night crying? Ma'am, there has to be better. I stand on my, on, hey, on, wait, I was gonna say I stand on a bowed knee. In one knee, I'm trusting and believing that God has something better out there for me to be begging. She said, I ain't too proud to beg. So what's good? I am not too proud to beg that man to stay with me. I'm sorry, ma'am, huh? There has to be better. I know there is. There's no way. After all this praying and fasting, all I have, my only option is to be begging? I don't know. I just don't know that that's my portion in this life. But yeah, that's the song I was just listening to before I started recording. But get ready with me. I am running late for dinner, but here I am, like, let me sit and let me get pretty. I'm late again with these episodes, girl. I'm figuring it out, but I'm here, okay? The point is we're here, and this is, oh wow, today's Friday. Wow, okay, well, this is awkward. Well, it's gonna be up at some point. But I'm getting ready to shoot a dinner party somewhere in Brooklyn. I've never been to the area before, and I'm very excited. And it's a very hectic weekend. It's a crazy weekend. I'm going back to Boston. I was supposed to be there since yesterday, but I'm going back. Girl, I was gonna drive out tonight, but who am I kidding? You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. I'm probably gonna leave first thing in the morning. Not really. I lied again. I'm not leaving first thing in the morning. There's no rush, so yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow afternoon. It's about to be really, really cool. I'm gonna be home for a very, very long time. And so, like, literally all day, I spend the entire day cleaning my room, doing laundry, packing for a week or two. I'm gonna be there for like 10 days-ish. So just making sure that I'm packed up for that. And I just like to keep my space clean and tidy when I leave. It's just such a good feeling for me. Like, it doesn't have to be perfectly clean. It's never gonna get perfectly clean, girl, because when I'm packing, one thing about me, oh my gosh, two things. If I'm packing to go somewhere or if I'm getting ready to go out, I am just a whole different person. My nose is running a little bit. I am a whole different person. Like, and it's so funny because I always have to go somewhere after perfectly cleaning my room, or I always have to pack after cleaning my room. It's just, I literally transform into somebody else, you guys, because it gets so out of pocket so quickly, and it's really bad. So I just throw stuff everywhere. If I'm looking for something, last week when I needed to go to the Brooklyn Museum and I lost my belt last minute, that day I spent the day serenading myself, cleaning my room, girl. When I was looking for that belt, it's as if I left it worse than it was before. So it's really bad. It's actually really bad. But what was I saying? Yeah, I'm gonna be away, clean my room. I mopped. Everything is nice and it smells so good in here. Everything is just nice and clean. So I'm feeling really, 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 really good. Yeah, I'm getting ready to shoot a dinner party tonight, which I'm very excited for. I'm part of a social club here that like plans events, curated events, where you can come and meet people. Sorry, I'm not making eye contact. I'm looking for my pencil. I don't know where it is. But they curate events, and it's always a good time with good people. So I be shooting for them. And like, yeah. So that's been really, really fun. So that's what I'm getting ready for. What else? Yeah, again, I'm trying to drive back tonight, but we know that's not gonna happen. And then next week, I'm going to a women's retreat. I have photo shoots in Worcester. I'm a mess. I am truly all over the place, but I'm grateful. Hello. But yeah, I feel so important these past couple of days. I've just been in and out. In and out my little carry-on. Like I got somewhere to be. Girl, I got nowhere to be. I just be at my uncle's house. In and out. But I'm feeling really good. I didn't even proper intro. We are all over the place. Welcome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Misadventures Feeling Black Girl. I'm misadventuring. My pencil was in here the entire time. Okay. Good thing we have it on video, because if it was just audio, you would have been like, why is this girl going crazy? It was in here the entire time. Okay, thank you. But yeah, we are misadventuring. I'm learning to show up. I'm learning that it's okay for me to take space. I'm learning that it's okay for me to take my time to relearn systems, to figure myself out, to settle into this new space that I am in, this new city. I'm constantly relearning these things, and like I just feel good. I just genuinely, I feel really good right now. And yeah, just moving in gratitude, you know. So yeah, I wanted to talk about today I wanted to talk about how I went viral. Was it girl, I've been going viral for 2 weeks now, girl. The internet loves me. What can I say? They love me. Wait, time check. Time check. Sheesh. They love me. It's literally, this is my very first, not my first viral video, but my first viral video that's just like me being me, if that makes sense. Like I've done things, you know, like funny things, reaction things or whatever that have picked up on the internet. But like something about the fact that it was me in bed with my bonnet on, like in my truest Lynn form. If you know me, you know me. And I said something that somehow resonated with millions and millions of women around the world. That is a lot. It just feels good. It just feels like I have, it feels good to be seen. It feels good for people to be able to connect with things I have to say. And I've been riding that wave. It's been really, really cool. It hasn't impacted me or affected me. I learn from the mistakes of others, so none of this like gets to my head. I'm not like, ugh. But it's just cool to be able to spark conversations online around the things that matter to me. Like I didn't do a dumb prank, or like something that was like outside of my character to like for likes or views. It was just genuinely a moment where I was ranting about whatever. It was a strong Black woman rant, and I've been doing this on my TikTok since forever. I'm always ranting about that. Like that's my thing. And I was like, you know, like we don't want to be strong. Like we want to be able to come home and hang up the superhero cape and be taken care of and be coddled and get my booty rubbed. Like I don't want to be strong all the time. And you know, talking about how like, you know, watching my, like literally again, I've been having these conversations online since forever, but somehow this one clicked and I love that. But I've been here, right? I've always been sharing stories on TikTok about how like I grew up watching my, dude, you know what I just realized? This has happened before. I haven't gone viral. This is my official first viral video, but I have had a video blow up just a tiny bit, just a couple 20,000-30,000 likes ish, when I was talking about strong Black womanism and like how, wow, I feel like the internet likes when I talk about relationships. Is that a sign, Jesus? I just no, like it really. Wait, do I want to do my brows? I always say I want to keep it simple, and then I'm like, just add a little bit of that. Okay, I'm gonna do my brows. It's in my hand. It's already in my hand. But yes, my videos on relationships tend to do well on the internet. Okay, Lynn, I think you might be onto something, girl. But yeah, I've talked about that before, and it got a couple. It started a conversation a little bit, and I was talking about how I was like, I'm not strong. And I don't remember. When I put the Substack together, I will look through my TikTok to find that video that I'm referring to right now. But I was like, I'm not a strong black woman, and growing up and watching my mom and yada yada, and people chimed in, and it was really, really cool. And so, oh wow, that's very reaffirming. Like, I really am realizing that now. And so this video, getting the attention that, not that the attention that it deserves, it was just me ranting, but like for people to be able to connect with something that I'm saying, I thought that was really cool. Young people, older women, married women, divorced women, single mothers alike are like, yes, girl. Like, yes. And that's how I talk. Like, if you know me, like if you're close to me, one thing about me, I'm gonna talk about a booty rub. One thing about me, I'm gonna talk about how I'm not a strong black woman. One thing about me, I'm gonna talk about how I like to be babied and to feel like I'm being taken care of and nurtured in my particularly my romantic relationship. And I think my friends and my family do a good job at making me feel safe and cared for. And like, yeah, we want that also in a romantic relationship, right? So yeah, the reception was overly positive. One thing, I don't really care about going viral. Like, I don't really care about having the attentions of a million people on me. I think like the essential for me is important conversations, like saying what I want to say and showing up on the internet as my truest self. And I'm glad that I was able to do that, but also talk about something that resonates with me. That's like sharing my truth, and it resonates with people. Another thing too, again, I've been on the internet for a very long time and watching other people and how they handle attention from people. Like, I'm very observant like that. I don't like I'm quiet. I'm very observant. Like, I'm watching everything. I'm watching everybody's move. And yeah, like, this stuff doesn't get to my head. I'm not like, oh, like it's not that serious. But I've also heard people like, hey, when you have a video that blows up, just brace yourself for the negative, because not everybody's gonna agree with what you have to say. And girl, there weren't no negative comments on that video, because I said what I said, and I said it when I said it, how I said it. So that was really, really cool. And the dudes were chiming in, and this guy like tagged this girl. He was like, just so you know, baby girl, I'm here. I said, okay, black man. I'm sorry if you just saw that. I'm sorry. But like, it was just like an overall positive reaction. And I think like that's very important for me, which is why like I've been running away from attention. And the idea of being famous, I never really thought about it like that. Like, I don't know that I ever want to be public figure. I'm very private figure. But if I do get to the point of public figure, I want to be able to resonate with people and not just be like, overall positive vibes, but girl, why not? Like, why can't we be positive and respectful and actually create communities that are, we rely on one another. We can show up for one another. We can key together. We can build community. We can show up and support one another. It don't got to be toxic. Like, I see it with, for example, Kev on stage and his entire ecosystem. When I say ecosystem, I mean everything, right? I'm talking Kev on stage studios. I'm talking about Angel, his wife, his sister-in-law, like all of them. Like, it's just such a positive and reaffirming, Christ-centered, community. And I didn't think that was possible for me literally until I encountered Kev on stage and kind of like his whole community. And I'm like, oh wait, I can be Christian and have relevant conversations and be me, right? I don't have to put myself in oh shoot, what am I doing? I didn't dry this out. I don't have to put myself in a box. I don't have to quiet myself. I don't have to, like move in a certain way. I can have real conversations with people. I can be real about my walk of faith and my struggles and my journey, and not, portray myself a certain way. And it just felt really good. It felt really good to be able to see them. And the more literally all I do is binge their content. I watch everybody. Like today, while I was cleaning, I was watching, Is This Gonna Cause an Argument with Angel and Marcus. Like, I love all of them. And so it just reaffirms me, like, I can be myself and I can show up the way I want to, but also know that, yeah, I'm a Christian creative, but also I speak my mind, and these are things that I'm going through that we're all experiencing. So why aren't we voicing these and relying on one another and depending on one another? So yeah, it just feels good. it feels good, you guys. It just feels good. So yeah, I wasn't trying. I wasn't like thinking about it. It was just a moment that I just had. I was being funny. I was being witty. Um, and it resonated with a lot of people. It's so funny. Like everybody was like, yes to booty rubs. Yes to booty rubs. Girl, why you telling them our secrets? Why? And the guys are like, okay, we hear it. Like it was just overly positive. Like there was no negative comment. Not that I saw. Maybe the Holy Spirit is closing my eyes. I didn't see no negative comments. The only comments that TikTok blocked were the ones about booty rubs. Like, so I didn't know that was a thing, like filtered comments, because that's never happened to me before. I get like one comment on my posts. And then so I was like, filtered comments, what is that? And then it was like 3,000 comments of like booty rubs. I said, approve, 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 approve. Stop silencing the girls. Yes, booty rubs. I said what I said. So that was really, really cool. Yeah, like I don't know what to do with that or about that, but that was like a really, really cool experience. That I had in the fact that the video is still circling and it resonates with people from a lot of different demographics. And yeah, again, like I said, like I had a viral moment for being myself, and I think like I needed that because I sometimes struggle with like, well, like I don't have anything to say, I don't have anything to participate, I don't have anything to contribute. But no, I have something to say. My experience, right? My stories, my desires, the things that I'm looking forward to in my life, the things that I want to accomplish with my life. My curiosity is my own. It's not nobody else's. And so that is what I have to share with the world. And it resonates, cool. And don't resonate, that's fine too. Like I'm not looking to please everybody all the time. Hello? I don't please myself all the time. I'm not happy with myself all the time. But if one person can be like, girl, you made me laugh. Girl, that's why I always say at the end of every podcast, I'm like, I hope this episode made you laugh, cackle, roll your eyes. I would be happy, or made you grab a pen or something. Like I hope to be able to share my story and the things that I'm experiencing and the things that I'm looking forward to. Keeping it real while sharing my journey, right? This is literally Misadventures of Healing Black Girl. I'm healing. I'm not perfect. Please do not put me in the box, because I haven't put myself in the box, and don't have any unrealistic expectation of me, because I already have unrealistic expectations of myself. There's not enough room for me and you, okay? There's not enough room for the two of us. So that was really, really cool. Time check. Wololo Jesus. So yeah, I just feel really good, and I'm just so grateful again that I was able to resonate with so many people by just being me. And you know, this whole thing about being a strong, independent Black woman, that's a whole nother conversation that we can have another day. But again, I'm like, so many people are like, girl, yes, that's not me. And people who are like, I'm a single mom and I have to do da-da-da all the time. I'm like, girl, I was raised by a woman who was abandoned. This is not something that she signed up for. She was left at her post. Like, she was abandoned, and she had to do a role. She had to show up and fulfill a role that was designed for two people. And I saw the way that she had to show up for us, and the way that she put herself aside, to the point where it affected my mom's health. Like, I be ranting on the internet like that because it comes from here, girl. It comes from my soul. Like, my mom has, trigger warning, I'm sorry. I'm passionate about this, trust. But like passing out in the middle of the street while picking us up at school because she's tired, because she's overwhelmed, because she's stressed out and dealing with anxiety and depression. And like, I've seen the thing, and I'm like, that's not my destiny. That is not my, that's not my portion. And so I don't know what sharing that story does, actually, to be real. But the fact that somebody else saw it and was like, girl, I'm there. I'm your mom. I'm this, and I'm dealing with that, and I'm learning to overcome, and God got me, and da-da-da-da. I don't really know. Honestly, I don't know why I keep telling these stories. I don't know why the Holy Spirit be putting specific things on my heart to talk about on the internet. But I'm going to lean into it, and every time I obey, Okay? So, yeah, that feels really, really good. Also, I've been cutting up on threads. That's been happening. It's day 2 of threads officially today. I got on yesterday and, just settling in. If you don't know what threads is, I mean, you have to be living under a rock. But threads is Instagram's version of Twitter. Officially, everybody is on there. It's just day 2. I've just been seeing so many memes of people saying that, like, threads is like, like the first day of school and you're meeting your classmates and you're seeing everyone and everybody's introducing themselves. It's just so cool to be part of, like, is it the inception? Is that the word I'm looking for? Like the new beginning of a new app. Like, I never had MySpace. I was late to Facebook because my mom would never let me have a Facebook. And then when I finally had it, I had like 300 friends on. I don't know if I've ever said this on here before, but I had like 300 friends on Facebook before I even started using it. My mom added all her friends so that they could monitor me on Facebook, and it's just like old people commenting on my stuff all the time. So I never felt like I had the space to really be myself. I was late to Instagram. Got Instagram sometime during high school. I was late to Twitter, deleted it 5 months later because mid-COVID things got really dark and I couldn't stay there. I was late to Snapchat. I was late to TikTok. Girl, I've been late to everything. And so, like, to join threads, like, on the day that it launched, I don't know, like, something about that has been cool. It's just, like, to see the newness of the space. And it's cool. So far, it's positive. Ain't no bots. The bots haven't arrived yet. They haven't landed. It's just positive vibes and people just chilling. It's giving Tumblr is giving early Twitter days. People are saying, to me, it's giving early Instagram days where it's just like people are just doing whatever. No real expectations. So that's been cool, and I've just been cutting up on there. So please follow me on threads if you have threads. I'm just saying. So that's cool. And yeah. I'm so late, y'all. It's crazy. I have to go to dinner. I was gonna bring my stuff to the car, but like my room is a mess again because I had to find an outfit. So I'm gonna go to dinner and I'm gonna come back and tidy up my room and then put my stuff in the car and leave because I can't leave the space like this. But it's good enough, but it could be better. And what else? Yeah, so it's just been really, really cool. It feels like I've been posting into an abyss. It low-key is giving Instagram vibes because you don't have like a feed of people that you follow. It's kind of like you follow people and to see their threads? You have to go on their profile to see what they're posting. And then other than that, there's just like a general thread where there's just a general For You page where everybody else is hanging out. So that's been really cool. I've been following all my favorite people. I don't do courtesy follow. Yeah, we don't do that. We left that in 2016, baby. We don't do courtesy follow in 2023. Come on, BFFR. Be for real. Yeah, I'm not doing courtesy follow nobody. I follow like 5 people. I follow my idols on threads. I follow Lovey. Oh, Candace and Coco Sorrell. Kev on Stage and all of those people. I follow the people that I listen to on a daily basis. People who are actually positively contributing into the space. I'm sorry, I don't do courtesy follows anymore. Like, if you're not gonna be positive and be contributing something, be funny, be witty, be chill, be personable. Like, I'm not trying to say have like the craziest personality, but just show up for other people. And also, if you never hit me up on Instagram, but all of a sudden we on threads and you want me to follow you back, absolutely not. Like, you never hit me up, you never like my stuff, but you be watching my stories though, huh? Yeah, I saw you. I see you, see me, see you, see me. Yeah, we're not courtesy following nobody, please. Get out of here. Get out of here. Time check. Wow, I really have to go. This is a very short episode. I don't know how long this has been going for. But I'm pretty much done with my makeup. It's very light. It's very simple. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of threads. And if you're on threads, hit me up. Follow me. I'm cutting up on threads. As you guys know, I've been posting on Substack Notes. But Substack is just like, it's for the writers. You know, we're well behaved over there. I post quotes. I post quotes from Einstein and the great literary greats. But on Threads, something about that, girl, I'm cutting up, okay? And if you know me in real life, you don't know me on Threads, okay? Don't follow. You don't even have to interact. Come through. Come on my page. Kiki, laugh, and enjoy and walk away. And don't snitch on me, okay? But yeah, cheers to social media. Cheers to new developments. Cheers to finding my voice. I'm still learning to find my voice. I think something about, I don't know, I turned 25 in 10 days, girl. And this whole year so far, there has been just such a transformation in the way that I speak, in the way that I show up, in the way that I express myself. And I'm just looking forward to expressing that more, whether it's on Threads, whether it's through the podcast, whether it's online. Something is happening, girl. The throat chakra is opening up, and I'm excited to be more loud and expressive about the things that I believe in, about the things that matter to me, that are important to me, especially like after having a viral moment where I was vulnerable about something and it resonated with other people. I just love that. Like I'm figuring out my voice. I always censored and muted myself because, you know, we don't want to offend church people. We don't want to, what would so-and-so think? What would people think? What would people say? Girl, I'm done. Okay? Because one thing about me, I am me. It's so funny. It's so funny that I'm saying this because earlier I was listening to, is this going to cause an argument with Angel and Marcus, and one of their followers talked about like, yeah, you're a Christian and I wish you were, and it could have cussed them out, but they didn't because, you know, grace abides. But they truly were like we understand like this, the way that I show up and what you think of me does not affect my spiritual walk. Like we're all on our different journeys and we express ourselves differently. And my faith is important to me and I lead with that, but also like I'm not gonna portray this image of perfection or whatever it is just to appease to people on social media. And I'm not gonna like filter myself a certain way to match, you know what I'm saying? And so I think that's what I'm going through. Like I've always filtered myself. Like I said, my mom made my Facebook for me and her friends followed me, and I always feel like there are eyes on me everywhere I am, and so I'm always careful. What do I say? Be careful. And I'm dealing with that in person. I'm dealing with that in physical spaces. I'm dealing with that at work and my creativity, at church, and even online. So I've always been censored in every part of my life, and I'm like, girl, I'm tired. Okay? I'm tired now. It's not like I'm gonna be disrespectful and be cutting up on the internet, but I'm gonna speak my truth. And it starts with the podcast. It starts with my Substack. It starts with little captions. It starts with these threads, girl. But yeah, like I genuinely am someone who is curious about life and about things, and I have questions, and I want to be able to continue to express that without feeling like I need to filter myself. Okay? So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to dinner. I'm very late. I'm very late for dinner and there's traffic. But yeah, I'm excited to go hang out with my people before I go to Boston. But yeah, thanks again for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a wonderful afternoon. I'll catch y'all on the internet somewhere. If you're on Instagram, hit me up. If you're on Threads, hit me up. If you're on TikTok, I will most likely be hanging out on TikTok. Come hang out with me, okay? Thanks again for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for showing up for me. I appreciate every single listen. Oh, I'm so sexy, girl. Hey. Okay, I gotta go, you guys. I'm gonna be in trouble. Okay, bye.